Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Aquarius season. I hope all is swell. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my aquas. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? So let's tap into this energy and see what's going on. I'm picking up on someone's mom, okay? This could be a mother-in-law, all right? I feel it's in-law energy, okay? That's what I'm getting. Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada. Somebody has a taste for the finer things in life here, okay? Somebody's mom could have been a part of a secret society here or connected to one. Secret society, organization, sorority, take it how it resonates here, all right? I'm also picking up on a husband and a karmic husband here. Okay, damn, husband? I'm also picking up on a husband and a karmic cousin here, okay? This could be a male cousin, nephew here. This is someone who is very religious or, you know, they are part of a church here, okay? This could even be the actual occult or organization or whatever this is that we're tapping into here. There also could be some type of investigation that's going on here, okay? Something else that I wanted to say. Okay. And this is coming up in past energy. So this could be an ex-husband. Doesn't have to be yours. This could be somebody else's. Okay. Yeah. Child. For some of you guys, this could be a cousin that's married here. Okay. But I'm picking up on in-law energy here. Right. Love and misfortune here. I almost wanted to say love and marriage. Y'all remember that show? That was one of my favorite shows. Misfortune here. This definitely could be someone here that you divorce. Okay, I'm hearing I've loved and lost. When the soul suffers too much, it develops a taste for misfortune here. Somebody could have a bad taste in their mouth here from a previous marriage, divorce. If you love somebody, let them go, for if they return, they were always yours. If they don't, they never were. Okay? Male cousin. Child, what is going on here? Okay, unexpected. Something unexpected is happening here. The finest of pleasures are always the unexpected ones here. I feel like this has to do with information, possibly exposure here. Maybe some secrets coming out, some details here. Something is unexpected here. All right. Gluttony. Jeesh. Yeah, it's very unexpected here for a church member, an avid church goer, to be gluttonous. What? He who is not content with what he has will not be content with what he would like to have. Okay. So this nephew, this male cousin here, this person is ruled by greed. Okay. They wanted more, more, more. Okay. They could have did something with this husband. Aqua. Okay. Interesting. Aquamarine. Expand connection. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life here, okay? There could be something about the way this person, I'm hearing boast and brag, but the way they communicate here, okay? Somebody could be they can feel entitled, all right? Like someone could, when they communicate, they express that they deserve this or they need this or they're getting this here, okay? Something about their personality really reflects in their communication is what I'm getting. Okay, let's get one more. Aquamarine. It could be something going on in the current season. Right, it could be an Aquarius. Gluttonous. Okay, Larimar, be yourself. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken here. Then you got the star at the bottom of the deck here. Destiny. Okay, so something unexpected about someone's destiny here. All right, it could have everything to do with someone being themselves. Fate is like a strange, unpopular restaurant filled with odd little waiters who bring you things you never asked for and don't always like here. Somebody could even accuse you of not being yourself here, okay, or something not being your destiny here. Okay, let's see what's going on. So something is happening, something that they didn't see coming. It says it right there, you know. Strange, unpopular restaurant filled with odd little waiters who bring you things you never asked for and don't always like. So something is going on in this energy that they're not expecting here, okay? And I don't know, maybe somebody needs to be themselves because everybody else is already taken here. Somebody could be learning a lesson later on in life here. So let's see what this is about. Let's see. Here, misstep. Somebody could have overstepped their power or their boundaries here. A church member here, okay, that wasn't satisfied. Wow. So you could be speaking about somebody who they're lacking when it comes to their relationship with the divine here, because this person is not content. They want more and more and more. And something they did with the husband has, you know, is shook. Attitude of gratitude. Okay. Wow. Maybe somebody is shook about your demeanor, who you are. Attitude of gratitude, shook. Maybe this is the lesson for this gluttonous person. Okay, this cousin. Wow. So someone had the wrong idea about who you are, okay? Because you're being yourself. Attitude of gratitude, shook. Somebody is shocked or surprised about you showing up as your authentic self. I don't know if you had an ex-husband that said otherwise, or a karmic cousin, okay? Interesting. Yeah, they were gossiping here. Okay. Attitude of gratitude, shook. And again, I'm getting like this is a lesson that somebody is learning, and it may be the hard way, you know, to have an attitude of gratitude here, okay? And not be in this gluttonous energy here, okay? Ooh, guilty by association here. Ooh, so there's a cousin that was down for the ride with an ex-husband here. Concealed assets moved in secret. All right, so somebody has something to do with hiding some riches, some wealth, some prosperity from you here. Okay, this cousin helped. And Spirit is saying this person is guilty by association here, okay? Because, you know, they were supposed to get a piece of the pie as well with this gluttony energy is what I'm getting. Damn. Yeah, they're learning a major lesson here. It says, be thankful, show gratitude, and remain humble. I feel like somebody did not. Wow. So they're going down. Okay, date night. Interesting. Healthcare professional. Okay, there's a lot of drama here. Of course. So they can already know that, you know, something is going bad for them here. Or they're going to have to take some accountability here. When it comes to concealing assets. Drama. There's some drama going on. And then this date night, I'm taking it in the reverse here. Okay, we're going to see what this is about. Wow. So somebody is in fight or flight energy, maybe because you have protection here. Okay. Interesting. What's at the bottom of this deck? Toxic AF. Mercury retrograde here. Yeah, these people were definitely toxic. They could have been talking shit in the past here at a party. Okay. Maybe this is where they came up with this little discussion or plan. But somebody's got a lot of drama here, okay? And then something about who they dated, okay? This is messy. That's why I got the stank face already. Sorry, but this is messy. All right, let's see where we're going next to get into this energy here, all right? Let's see, you guys. They got a whole lot of drama because they're going down with the ship with this husband. Damn. So it's given attitude, check, walk off. With the date night energy here, I'm paying attention to the check. Okay. Somebody has to check their attitude at the door is what I'm hearing. What is this? They need to check it at the church door, okay? Child. Yeah, somebody could be trying to walk away now, turn their back on the situation here. A King of Cups could be significant here. A whole lot of drama because somebody was greedy. They wanted more. They weren't content with what the divine had blessed them with here, okay? Yeah, Hangman energy. It's a King of Cups here. This could be somebody's husband here. They're trying to leave this person hanging, but it feels as though something is already written in stone as far as their connection and a collaboration here, okay? Okay, 4 swords in the reverse here. So somebody is awakening to, you know, who you are, all right? Your personality, your character. Yeah. This has to do with a lover. A Gemini could be significant here, okay? Someone is having to surrender. You got the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups. I'm also getting the energy of somebody throwing their hands up or throwing in the towel here, okay? Chariot, 4 cups to the King of Cups. A Cancer could be significant here. Something about your recovery, okay, and your perspective. Someone could have been in a relationship here with this Queen of Cups energy. Ooh. Okay, somebody's child's mother or a mother figure here is they're in drama. Okay, they got a whole lot of drama here. The Fool card in the reverse. Somebody like made the worst mistake of their life. Okay, so I'm getting 3 people. Mom, Louis Gucci, Fendi, Prada. This could be a child's mother or a mother figure, an aunt and mother-in-law. Take it how it resonates here. Okay, an ex-husband and a cousin. Okay, Empress in the reverse. Somebody was very greedy here. They're all guilty by association here. Like this was a bad leap of faith, honey. Okay, they took a leap of faith and they landed on their head. That's it. That's currently where they're at. Okay, yeah. Somebody's not putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. It's a whole lot of drama going on here with these folks. A whole lot of drama. All right, because somebody, you know, wanted to drive the latest here and you know, overindulge with labels and keeping up here, okay? I'm hearing validation, you know. Justice with the Queen of Wands energy. You could be getting justice here. You could be celebrating that here. Wow, let's get a couple more. I don't know if somebody was watching you or sizing you up here, okay? I don't know if somebody said that you were putting on a show when it comes to the attitude of gratitude and Larimar, be yourself. Like somebody was trying to make you out to be maybe superficial here, okay? And no. Somebody is awakened to the fact that this is who you are, okay? This is your original energy here. Something's coming full circle here, and somebody is trying to run for the hills here, all right? It's time for a cycle to come to close here. Oh, shit. Okay, you got a Queen of Pentacles energy here. Somebody could have been dating this person. You also could be this Queen of Pentacles here that's sitting pretty. Okay, Page of Wands fell to the floor. Something about some miscommunication here or some communication that got blocked. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles energy here, they're saying that somebody took a huge leap of faith. A bad decision to become this Queen of Pentacles energy. And with the Page of Wands falling to the floor, something about you not getting the message here. Maybe somebody was supposed to reach out to you. There's some type of permission that was needed. Page of Wands is falling to the floor. Somebody could be ignoring this person, blocking them here. Okay? Damn. So this could be somebody's child's mother that they were, I'm hearing, in competition. This person could have been in competition with you, or they were in competition with this person. Oh, what's going on? Oh, child. Yeah, it could have been a competition going on between the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands energy here. What is this? Mm-mm-mm. Wow. But getting back to what I was saying, somebody could have been sizing you up. Attitude of gratitude. This could be a message for you to be, have an attitude of gratitude that these people are getting caught up here. Let's see how this connects to you guys. Okay. Somebody is running back to a King of Wands energy here. Run and go tell that energy. Somebody didn't get the message. Judgment. Libra. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Virgo here. Someone's going to have to go within here. This is going to lead to some self-reflection here, okay? Someone may be isolated in the future here. Like I'm hearing all alone. I'm hearing that song All Alone, or On My Own. There's some individuals here. It's like they're guilty by association here, but they're all going to have to take the hit and bear the brunt of, whatever injustice that was done here, okay? They're going to be forced to reflect. Because with the Fool card in the reverse here, like somebody didn't assess the situation at all. They just leaped, okay? Someone could be seeing the reason why you are sitting pretty, okay, is because of, your attitude of gratitude, as opposed to somebody who goes to church every week, 2 and 3 times a week, maybe, okay, or they just throw, names around, name drop. This person is, they're greedy, okay? They're greedy. Like you could be showing up as the real Queen of Pentacles here because you embody that energy, when it comes to, who you are on the inside. Child. Not good. Not good at all. Let's get a few of these. It's messy, 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 messy here. You could be calling judgment on this situation here. Some of you guys are awakening to the fact that you dodged a bullet, okay? Maybe somebody, maybe this person asks you to work with them, or I'm getting there's an energy here with this attitude of gratitude that is so glad that they didn't involve themselves with this situation here, because everybody is under judgment here. You got good karma and you got troubled past. Interesting. Something done in good faith is coming back multiplied. Energy never disappears. Okay, energy never disappears. It circulates here. So again, what I was saying about you being the real Queen of Pentacles energy is because you radiate that energy, okay? Good karma. And then we have troubled past. A past still lingers like smoke in the room. Even if it's buried, its energy hasn't left the building here, okay? So this is giving me a good deed never goes unpunished. I'm getting that as well. You could be getting some good karma. Dharma could be returning to you because of maybe how you handled yourself in the midst of troubled waters or a troubled past here, okay? You could have been connected to someone who had a troubled past, okay? Or you just could have been connected to an individual, ex-husband, family member. Take it how it resonates here. And you had a troubled past here. I mean, take it, shit, whatever. Good karma and troubled past. Very interesting, okay? Let's see what else is going on, y'all. Ooh, I'm so tired of these cards falling here. Yeah, different worlds. This connection crosses cultural timelines and belief systems. And that creates both fascination, okay. That creates both fascination and friction here, okay? Somebody could have been boasting. So someone could be a little obsessed here. I don't know if you guys have ever been in the, you've ever known someone or just been in the energy with an individual where, they're fascinated here or they're intrigued because you're different, but at the same time, they try to like poke at you here, okay? But I'm getting energy where you're not around, okay? Different worlds. You're on different timelines here. And this is why, you know, you're good karma. You're reaping the benefits here, okay? Confirmation. So you have separated yourself from these people. And somebody, again, like I said, sizing you up, they could be recognizing that you're nothing like them, okay? So I don't know if somebody tried to tie you into something here. If they did, that timeline is over. Okay? Different worlds. Like someone is at a distance here outside of the situation here, like studying you and them is what I'm getting. Why you have good karma. Why things are going well for you here. Okay? You're being yourself, Larimar, you know? You're not greedy. Because whoever this is, there's some people here, they feel like they have to have a certain type of clothes, live in a certain place, drive a certain car in order for them to be, number one, feel good about themselves, but be accepted, okay? Feel some sense of validation here. Commitment issues. Somebody had commitment issues to you. This person with this good karma. Someone here is afraid to fully commit, whether they admit it or not. Emotional walls are high and avoidance is running the show, okay? So you maintain your integrity here with someone who had commitment issues, getting back to an ex-husband here, okay? I'm getting that. So like you could be reaping good karma. Like let's say you were in a relationship. We saw the troubled past, in which, you know, the loyalty, the energy that you were putting out, it wasn't being received here, okay? And you're still reaping that energy, even though this person didn't, you know, reciprocate the energy. It doesn't dissipate. You know, you still have this good karma here, okay? Interesting. I'm getting something about the way you handle yourself, though. It's a lot of backstory. Again, but somebody shook, okay? Somebody shook. Why are they shook? Sharing space, whether it's moving in or feeling like home in each other's presence, you're aligning on a domestic level. Somebody is shook that you ever had anything to do with this person. They're shook because they're seeing you as a different breed, okay? Somebody could be shook that you were ever married to this person, that you guys ever lived together. Somebody could be shook about a family member that's like connected to you. Because you guys are totally different worlds. Wow. You're much different than an ex, is what they're saying. You have good karma. They have a troubled past. So you could have been in an energy where opposites were attracting here, okay? But you were attracting this person's debt, karmic debt, you know? Like you're thankful. You know, you have gratitude here, child. Look at this shit. They're fighting. They're fighting. Not the sirens. Because somebody is in hot water. Blocked. Ooh. Still standing. So you're still standing. You could be single here. This has a lot to do with finances here. Okay. So someone's angry here. Communication has collapsed. Someone got blocked here. Okay. It could be someone they were dating here. This Queen of Pentacles energy here. Or a fight broke out and they blocked this person here. There was some type of dispute or argument. Again, there's a lot of drama. This could be current energy because they're getting caught up for this. They're getting caught up for this. Fighting. Communication has collapsed. It's no longer about finding solutions. It's about winning at all costs. Child, some drama done popped off here. Somebody just blocked someone here, okay? Which is crazy because they're all guilty by association here, okay? A child's mother, ex-husband, and a cousin. They're fighting, and somebody just blocked somebody. Wow. Okay. Let's get a few more from this deck. Somebody was clout chasing, honey, and that did not pan out right. Somebody may want to fight with you because you blocked them here. Double life, okay? So getting back to this Louis, Gucci, Fendi, Prada here, I feel like somebody here, they show up, wearing the latest here, but they do a lot of clout chasing behind the scenes here. Double life. It's like what they do, okay, what they have to do, or what they feel as though they have to do in order to have a certain level of material wealth. They're saying double life because somebody here is coming out as a church member, an avid church goer, okay, a nephew or a male cousin. So this is some heavy exposure for them, okay? Because they could present themselves as being very religious here, God-fearing. Yeah, so I should have been fearing consequences here. Envy vibes. What the hell? Sober life in the reverse. Child, these people could be drinking themselves to death. Somebody could even relapse here over this guilty energy here. Yeah. And I don't know what the evil eye is about. Somebody's sending you the evil eye. They're sending you the evil eye. Why? Because you're free. Because you have an attitude of gratitude. You're thankful. You're content with your blessings. I feel like somebody's sending you the evil eye because you ain't got nothing to do with this hot mess, okay? Somebody did something, concealed assets moved in secret. Somebody hid some money from you, and then they could have dispersed it amongst themselves. Somebody could have tried to hide it in another account, maybe even overseas. Shit, I don't know. Envy vibes. They're sending you this evil eye here because they're caught up in drama, because they're going down. Fantasy world in the reverse. Friend zone in the reverse, okay? So you're not in a fantasy world? Look at this. Family feud. Okay, so shit is getting real. Sometimes blood is thicker than water, and sometimes it's just thicker with drama, judgment, and silent grudges here. There's a standoff with this family. Yeah. People want to break free. They want to break free here. Somebody could have, fantasy world. If they spent a narrative here, that backfired here, okay? Head in the clouds, heart chasing fairy tales. The truth is getting lost in all the sparkle here. Someone could have been throwing shade your way, like you weren't going to amount to anything. You were living in this fantasy world. It backfired, okay? And if their head was in the clouds, again, heart-chasing fairy tales, gluttony, like they're back to life, back to reality here. The truth is getting lost in all the sparkle. That's not happening anymore. The truth is surfacing here and there's no sparkle. Friend zone. One of you wants more, but the other only sees this as a friendship. You can't force chemistry when it's not there. So somebody was trying to force something and came up sideways. Wow, and it fell on judgment. A fantasy about a friendship here or a connection. Wow. Okay. It's causing a family feud. We got fighting here, we got feud, and we got drama. It's going down behind the scenes, y'all. Okay? It's going down. Let's get some more on these concealed assets. Fools. Wow. Somebody wants to escape, honey. They're being given an ultimatum here, okay? Somebody's back is up against the wall. It's either this or that. You can get with this or you can get with that. Look at this. Walls closing in. Somebody don't want to go to jail. They don't want to go to prison. And, I feel you. But that's why, the collective, we don't do things to put ourselves in this situation here. Somebody wants to escape. They don't want to be locked down here with these consequences here, okay? Child, yes, speculation in the reverse. It says, don't follow others. Speculative advice blindly. Ooh. They made you believe it's a shortcut, but in reality, it's just a waste of time. I know that was untrue. Wow. So somebody got led astray. They got led to the slaughter. Somebody was made to believe that there was some type of quick come up here that yielded no consequences here. Sudden wealth. This was an easy lick. Wow. So you got some mindless zombies here. That's why they're fighting. You said this. You told me this. You lied. It don't matter. Because the speculation is in the reverse. Fatal blow. They didn't see the fatal blow behind this sudden wealth. Okay? They did not see that. Wow. And again, you got speculation in the reverse, and then you got fantasy world in the reverse. Shit is getting real. It's getting real. Secret weapon here. Wow. Somebody could have told another individual that they had a, don't worry, I got a secret weapon here. Yeah, exploitation. And they're all holding each other's feet to the fire. That's why I said, you know, a fight just broke out and they're blocking somebody, but they're all in it together. Somebody could be trying to get rid of paperwork surrounding finances here, trying to get rid of evidence basically and wear a mask. Wow. Others having power over you due to what they know, suffering from exploitive labor practices here, okay? Unexpected surprise. Damn, what's going on? We're back to unexpected. So I don't know, somebody recently got some information here or something came back, honey. And somebody could have went straight to the bar. Okay? With the sober life in the reverse. Surprises that spark introspection. We saw that with the Judgment and the Hermit energy. Lead to emotional breakthroughs. Yeah, but somebody's having an emotional breakdown. Unseen moments of joy that challenge your perception of what truly matters. Unexpected joys reveal hidden depths and profound connections. So yeah, they felt like this was a gift. This was a breakthrough for them. Whatever this was, concealed assets moved in secret. They felt like this was a major breakthrough for them. Okay? Now they're drinking over it. Damn, I heard doing lines. Like somebody here is overindulging. Okay? Because they're being exploited. They're being blackmailed. Wow, let's get a couple more. It's not good. That's exactly what we got. Time's relentless advance. Child, somebody wishes that they could turn back the hands of time and take their damn fingers out of the cookie jar. Okay? They wish. Yeah, this commitment, this celebration. This cousin that got with this husband, honey. Okay? They celebrated this together. For somebody, there also could be some type of incest going on. What's the child? They celebrated this together. Maybe a husband, cousin, and a third party. This commitment, this agreement, this pact. They wish they could turn some shit around. They wish they never. And I feel like there was some type of there was a timeline where there was a party, there was a gathering, where this husband could approach this, brought in this cousin. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Something about a celebration here. Okay, where they made a commitment here. Let's close this out. I'll be here too long. This is a mess. They know they messed up. They know they messed up, honey. This was not that. I don't want to close this out with. I don't know. This was not that, y'all. Wow. Yeah, the cops could be coming. The Chariot and the Justice energy here. Somebody may have a warrant up for their arrest here. Could be an indictment here. Somebody could be getting a subpoena to court. Something like that. Okay. Someone was adamant here about this come up. They were persevering as if it was their right or their destiny or they were owed something. Again, entitlement. Yeah, intellectual work. They wouldn't give up. They wouldn't give up here. This grand scheme, this idea they came up with here, okay? Somebody could have been told no several times, but they persevered to get a hold of this prosperity. There also could be somebody behind the scenes here that's adamant about getting to the bottom of whatever this is, this scandal. They're persevering with that. How somebody accumulated this abundance here, okay? This person wouldn't, they were like a dog without a bone, okay? A dog with a bone or a dog without a bone. I don't know. Follow your own path. Turn the page. I feel like that's the advice that they did not take. Wow. So attraction and apathy here, okay? Boredom in your love life, discontent with your job, feeling unhappy with your career, disillusionment with money, envy of others' financial situations. Yeah, envy. We saw the envy card. Somebody has some damn nerve. So you could have gotten a divorce or broken up with somebody and you were doing fine, okay? They felt some type of way about that here. I'm also getting somebody doesn't feel attractive if they don't have certain material pleasures here, okay? Like, this is somebody's got to have something new. They got to be popping out here. This is someone who has a lack of self-worth here. Okay? Wow. Yeah. And they felt like you had it going on post-breakup here. So they were in this depressed energy. That's why they kept persevering. Trying to get something to go their way. Okay, justice. This could even be within a court setting here. Okay? The devil. Yeah. Somebody's going to be defeated, though. This is chess, not checkers. Somebody made a checker move here. All right. Yeah, the Chariot energy. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Somebody wants to argue. Okay. That's what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah, the Hierophant energy. Child, what is going on? Okay. This person is going to be defeated. Uh-huh. You may have to call the cops on somebody. Somebody did something behind your back here and they want to come argue with you. Reunion. Intellectual work in the reverse. Somebody thought that they were so clever. Okay, now they're fighting. Lack of commitment. You know, the commitment was in the upright. Now we have a lack of commitment and it landed on fighting. So people don't want to be a part of this anymore, but it's too late. Everybody, you know, played a part in it. Okay. Reunions. There could be something going on at a gathering here. Okay. Yeah. They could be trying to plan to come together to do something here and people don't want to come together. Okay. They could be trying to get the old crew back together and people just want to distance themselves here. They're trying to leave this husband hanging. Even though they all played a part in it here. Achievements. Passion. Friend zone. They want to be friends with somebody again here. Okay. Like somebody could be trying to open up the line of communication here. They're impulsive. Okay. They're in a rush. They're in a very hasty energy to get the old crew back together. Somebody needs protection. Emotional security. Yes. Professional success. Strong reputation. Reaching financial milestones. Saving and investing wisely. Supporting family. Enjoying life's luxuries here. This person could be adamant about, you know, getting back in this. Getting on good terms with you. They're passionate about it. Yeah, the Empress. Yep. They feel like that's going to save them here. Effort. Yeah. That's what they're focused on. That's what they're trying to make an effort to do. So for whatever reason, this person feels like if they can get back on good terms with you, that's going to save them. Okay. And this just may be a narrative that they want to present to someone. Okay, as if you were aware about some assets that they hid from you. Okay, this could be a home, this could be money, this could be whatever. All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.